What is up, people? Welcome back to the channel. So it is Reece Williamson for those who actually do not know me. So today, as you can see from the title, we are going to do, if you can see it, a question answering. So basically what I've done on my Instagram was put up a poll, to ask anything you want. Make it fitness related and like personal as well if you want. Actually such a good day today, like crazy. Anyway, also before this video starts, to support the channel, if you could drop the video a like, it means a lot. And also if you could hit the subscribe button, it's down, I can never remember where it is. Support the channel, it has now reached 1,000, so over 1,000 subscribers, which is class. Also this video will be out before the giveaway, so if you're subscribed and you're watching this, hit the subscribe button, go over to my Instagram, so it'll be here. Yeah. Just send me a message when you've done so and I can put you in the giveaway. There's a chance to win £150 from my protein, £30 Amazon voucher and 8 weeks coaching, so there's free prizes. And last thing, if you could hit the alarm bell, when you hit the alarm bell it'll notify you when I uploaded a new video. Okay, let's get started. So what I want to do is go back to the first question answering that I put out a while ago. Let me just show it to you. First poll I done. Okay, first one, easy. How many calories do I consume daily? Just now I'm consuming, I can't say that, consuming 3,000 calories. It might need to be increased because I am not gaining too much at the moment. Over Christmas I was eating, let's just not speak about Christmas calories, but I was way over 3,000 calories, but it wasn't the right sources, if that makes sense, so my protein intake was lower. But at the moment I'm at 3,000. If you haven't watched my 3,000 calorie video, I'll put it on the screen somewhere. Okay, next one, pretty simple. Favourite type of coffee? I'm going to say Americano because I have it all the time. I like to add a little bit of milk. In terms of coffees, I do try and stay away from like sugary coffees, but I have like a wee treat. And the one I actually tried at Christmas was the gingerbread latte, and that was incredible. Okay, favourite football team? Let's just move on. What position do you play in football? So, I've not played football since the start of 2019. I spoke about this before, but in terms of my personal training career, I didn't think I had enough time to pursue that career and then my business career. So that's the reason why I made the decision to stop. Yeah, it still gets to me, the reason why I had to stop, but at the end of the day, like, you have to commit to something. When I commit to something, it's like 100%. But when I was playing football, it was either on the wing or centre midfield. But see, to be honest with you, like, I played everywhere. The last position I played before I stopped was either midfield or left back. If you get bigger on YouTube, would you consider doing it full time instead of being a PT? Yeah, of course. I think in terms of the YouTube career, let's just speak about that. So I started this maybe about a year ago. I've grown to absolutely love it. I love making content just for anyone that's watching. Like, I actually love spending time planning, creating it, editing it and then putting it out because you feel like you've produced something great. I think now, compared to before, I'm much more confident in my content I'm putting out, and I do believe that I'm growing every single day and learning. So if there was a possibility to keep growing and getting bigger, like I said, on YouTube, I would consider doing it full time, yeah, like 100%. What would you say is an appropriate age to get a PT? It just depends on the person, but I think I started training when I was 15, so I think you can access a gym when you're 16, I'm sure. But I think you need to give your body time to actually grow and develop. And I think even around the 15, 16 age is when you should start thinking if you really need help for getting a coach or PT. Next one, what age did you start working out? Started working out when I was 15. As in the gym, but I played football when I was like 5, or since I was 5. When was the last time you read a really good book? I'm really into like law of attraction and like The Secret and stuff. Like, that's one of my favourite things to research. Like, I'm totally inspired by it all. The book is called A New Earth. I'll try and see if I can get it. Okay, so this is the book. So I just finished it there. I've actually read this just the second time now. It's amazing. So if you're into that stuff, what I actually end up doing is, if you can see that, like taking notes, just something I do. But if you're really into like the law of attraction, actually take control of your life, manifesting, all that stuff. So if you want to read a good book, then I do recommend that. And also in terms of reading, I do try and read a tiny bit every single day, or some days I end up reading for hours. Just depends on what I actually need to do. What's your favourite social media platform? I used to love Instagram, but in terms of, I'm gonna just say at the moment, it's been really struggling to try and keep up with like the likes of TikTok, even YouTube, to be honest with you. The thing is, I love watching TikToks because I actually enjoy it. Sometimes I feel like posting on TikTok's a lot more fun. You can be more creative, whereas Instagram sometimes it's like you get judged more. And I think the algorithm of the Instagram doesn't really help promote creators, and it's very much money orientated. So I would say actually TikTok at the moment. I think it's fun. You do enjoy watching stuff, but I would still put my heart on YouTube. I still love YouTube. It's a bit more personal, I think, YouTube. So either YouTube or TikTok. What's the best and worst things about being twins? Where's Regan? He's actually out of walk just now, but I would say the best thing is you've always got your best pal. You've always got your best pal there. Have the same interests and we have the same pals. So I'd say that's the best thing about being a twin. You're somewhere you can talk to and you're just best pals, like forever. The worst thing, Regan affects me a lot. So for example, if he's not in a good mood or something, it might affect on me. I don't know if that's just because I'm really close to him, he's my twin. But you take his energy, does that make sense? So like if he's having a bad day or he's upset, then it really does affect me. Best exercises for growing bum and how often? Okay, that's a good question. So it was a girl that asked this, so this is a question I get asked like pretty much every single week. So when you're trying to think about growing any muscle, you need to overload and you need to hit it frequently. So think about the bum, for example. You have to overload this muscle. Overload means that you need to increase either reps, sets, weight, time under tension, just ways of improving. When you're trying to increase the size of your glutes or just grow your glutes, you need to hit it. You need to hit it often, and you need to hit certain movements, and you need to overload, okay? 3 movements for glutes I would say are the most beneficial are hip thrust, a hinge movement like RDLs, you can do stiff deadlifts, RDLs, okay? Last one I would say is Bulgarian split squats, or a type of split squat. And when you do these movements, don't think of doing hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of reps. Do a good amount of reps with a good amount of weight, and don't go for the burn, just go until like your muscles really do fatigue, and that's the best way of growing your muscles. Yes, you can do a lot of like accessory movements, but the thing is frequently, but also give yourself time to rest. So I would maybe hit them 3 times a week. So do your legs 3 times a week. Okay, do you have a target or goal in the future? Okay, this is like a really big question. Of course I have goals. Like I've got goals I want to hit. I won't mention them all, but like there's certain goals on YouTube, like social media platforms. There's goals in my business that I've set out. There's goals in terms of like traveling, and there's goals in terms of like family. Like obviously soon, I'm 23 just now. I've set goals for even when I turn 25, the next few months. Like I said, I don't want to give too much away on here, spilling my plans, I know your secret. In terms of answering your question, yes, I have got goals and targets for achieving like every year, every month, even weekly targets. I'd say if you're somebody that doesn't have goals and targets in mind, then I would suggest getting a bit of paper out, writing stuff that you want to achieve. This will give you a bit more motivation and you'll be more determined to actually achieve it. Also, to answer one of the most frequently asked questions, I do take a shake daily, even when I don't work out. Remember, protein intake should be consistent for the week. So take your shakes. Okay, so first one I'm going to answer is any good advice to combat binge eating. There's a bunch of stuff you could do. One of the main ones you could do is utilise volume eating. When I have less calories to eat, I always think about how much volume I'm eating to actually fill me up. So when you're going to binge, it's because you're still hungry. I would suggest filling yourself up with less calorie foods throughout the day. Stuff like veg, stuff like salad, stuff like even low calorie cereal, water, coffee, stuff that's going to increase the volume of your meals but not increase the calories, if that makes sense. So if you're on a diet, you might be on like, just say like 2,000 calories, but you want to split your meals 5, you're going to eat, why did I say it like that? 5 meals, 400 calories, might be only 400 calories, but the volume, so it might be like a full plate of nutritious veg, even some lean protein, but it will fill you up. Another method you could do is postpone, like intermittent fasting. So like postpone when you first eat, or eat less calories in the morning, leave calories at night. That's what I do. Like if I ate a lot of calories in the morning, I wouldn't have a lot to play with at night, and that's when I'd start binge eating. Lastly, I would not cut out all your nice food or all your favourite food. I would allow yourself to have even a little bit. This will keep you satisfied on your diet. So like I always like to have like a bit of chocolate. This will make you more consistent and it'll keep you motivated to stay on your diet. When you gonna mould me into a tank? Soon, my boy. So I'm just gonna make a basic shake. What is your favourite muscle group to train? So the way I train just now is push, pull, legs. So a lot of people has been asking about my split. So I'll be doing push in the morning, push in the Monday. So I'll do it this way: push Monday, Tuesday I'll do pull, I'll do legs on the Wednesday, then I'll rest. Rest important, and then Friday I'll do upper body, and then Saturday I'll do legs again, and then rest again the Sunday. Cardio I've been doing, just pause. I'll do. Cardio I've been doing maybe a walk every day or every 2 days for like maybe 40 minutes, nothing too crazy, just to keep myself sane. It's not because I want to drop body fat, I'm actually getting out of the house because of lockdown. But my favourite muscle group to train, if I'm doing individual muscles, I would say chest. I want to say chest. Guys always say chest? Let's say chest. Okay, best protein sources. In my opinion, I think one of the easiest protein sources is actually whey protein. Like, it's such an easy protein to hit. So, boom, 1 scoop. I like a variation of different proteins like chicken, fish, like red meat. But in terms of like vegetarian, vegans, it does get more difficult. But in my diet, I'd say eggs, protein shakes and chicken, like very easy. I'm probably not the best person to talk about vegan because I am not vegan. Do I drink? Yes, I do have the occasional drink and eat, especially over Christmas period. You can still drink, it's mostly because for me, I feel very sluggish when I drink and I don't feel like I get a lot done that day or the next. Everything in moderation. I would say the best drinks to have if you're on a diet are vodka or low calorie and then low kind of like light beer. Okay, do I have cheat days? Not at the moment. I'd say over Christmas I was just a bit more lazy with my tracking and I would eat stuff that I enjoyed. But I think I used to do a lot of cheat days. Like I could run through like what I used to do, but it was quite mad. But I think the only reason I don't like that is because I didn't enjoy my diet. So I don't think it's necessary to have cheat days. Yeah, refeeds are really good. So if I'm going to be doing a cheat day, it'll probably just be for the channel, just for a laugh. And at the moment I'm doing a bulk, so there's no need for me to do a cheat day. Also, a lot of people are saying, when am I getting a session in with you? Yes, soon, when the gym's open. Chest. How bad did it hurt before you realised you had appendicitis? Great question. I would say I went to Newcastle on the Friday and it was meant to be till the Monday. I would say I started getting kind of sore on the Wednesday, my just stomach cramps. I was like, okay, it'll probably go away for the time I go to Newcastle, and people were making a joke about it in work, saying like, oh, you're going to be too sore, you can't do anything. I'm like, right, nonsense. Anyway, the Friday I was in pain, but not like bad pain, and then the Saturday I actually went away. But it was this Sunday when I actually ended up like proper collapsing. So it's kind of a scary thing. I don't remember Monday because it was a journey up, back up the road, and it was just awful, and I totally just blanked out because of how much pain I was in. And then it got to the next Thursday, where the doctor still didn't know anything about what was going on with me. I was in serious pain. I was like being sick like every hour. Didn't eat for, like I said, I didn't eat for the whole time I was there. I think it got to like on surgery, they didn't have a clue what was up with me, and then I ended up having appendicitis, abscesses, 2 abscesses and an infection, which had me in bed for months. So that's it. If you didn't know, now you know. Quick one, who's older between you and Regan? I'm older, 22 minutes. How tall are you? I'm 5'11". Where do you want to go on holiday next? Probably Dubai. I think everyone says that, but I would love to go to Dubai. I think the lifestyle, how beautiful the country is, then yeah, it's just definitely the next destination, or even like a party place like Ibiza. If you were to have a superpower, what would it be? Maybe to be able to time travel. Yeah. Let's say that. Okay, favourite film, it's probably going to be It's a Wonderful Life, Christmas. That's my emotional side. Can you not exercise or do cardio and lose weight? Yes, of course. So basically your body, the way your body works is it burns energy from doing nothing. So you could stay in bed all day and still burn energy. But the reason why you would exercise is to build lean muscle, increase metabolism, all that stuff. It's really good for you. But if you physically can't exercise, so if there's a problem with exercising and you can't do it, then obviously like there's ways to do it. You just need to maybe cut your calories down even lower. But the problem about that is the lack of nutrition and nutrients you're getting. So if your calories, for example, if you could eat 2,000 calories losing weight, but you don't physically do anything, you might need to go down into like 500 below that, which means less actual nutrients coming into your body. Do I take creatine? Yes, you've seen me doing it on the channel. Take creatine every single day. You don't need to take that much, and it's one of the most backed substances you can actually take, even more backed than actual whey protein. Honestly, like I think it's changed the way I look, because I think my muscles have a lot more energy to actually grow. So I definitely think taking creatine is one of the best things I've done. Okay, we are back downstairs. I've got a bunch of questions left to answer. Do I need to work out every single day? No, I don't work out every single day. I think it's very stupid if you do. Your body probably grows the most when it's recovering. So when a muscle tears, you have to let it recover to actually grow. So imagine the fibres, you've ripped them apart. To actually grow and develop the muscle, it'll come back even stronger. So that's when rest comes into the equation. How long that was part of that question. So how long do you work out for? For me, I don't work out longer than an hour and a half anymore. I don't think you need to. Typically in the house, it's actually more 40 to 60 minutes. When you think of it as a whole though, and let me go and do my cardio, probably about an hour and a half. Do I need to vary my workouts? That's a good question, but I would say no. I think progress and overloading is the most important. So yes, you could do the same workout every single day, but you need to make sure that you are progressing in each movement. For me, keeping motivated, it is good. It's fun. It's more fun to actually change your workouts. Okay, is this one of the most main one? How do I get a six pack? I get asked this all the time. People always ask me my genetics and stuff. Yes, that comes into the equation and how it actually looks, but I would say anyone can get a six pack. I would say the main thing is diet. Yes, you can do as many crunches as you want, but at the end of the day, it won't give you the abs that you want. You have to obviously develop the muscle, comes into it, but you have to look after your diet, and this means that dropping calories and being in a calorie deficit. Calorie deficit means you are burning more than you consume. Why can't I say that? If you don't know what a calorie or your calorie deficit is, there's hundreds of trackers online. What I'll do is I'll maybe put a link for the tracker in my bio. The one like I would use is very easy to do, and it gives you a rough estimate. But if you follow what it says and you do not lose body fat, you're either not in a calorie deficit or it's to do with your metabolism. So you might actually have to bring calories up higher. Gets complicated. If you don't know what this is, I'll put the actual video from before, like I don't know, two-part videos. I'll put them in the screen, I don't know which way. Okay, that's a good one. So why do I do my rep range? So it's difficult at the moment, but I would say there's three things. strength, hypertrophy and like muscular endurance. If you're wanting to build muscle, I would stick in the hypertrophy, don't know how people say that, which is like 6 to 15 reps, maybe even 20. When you're hitting lower than that, so 1 to 5 or 1 to 6, you're pretty much on the strength. Okay, this is when you, instead of focusing on how the muscle was developed, you're focusing on your strength, the type of energy it uses, and then you're thinking higher than 20, so even over 25, like what HIIT sessions, that's more to do with muscular endurance, okay? All uses different energy systems in your body, but in terms of muscle development, I stick to hypertrophy. Okay, this is kind of confusing. Somebody says, I am not sore. Oh, okay, I really understand. He says I'm not sore after a workout. First off, you do not need to be sore after a workout to actually develop and to grow muscle or to lose weight. That just comes with either doing too much volume, delayed onset muscle soreness, so you maybe not done it for a while, lactic acid, you maybe done something wrong. Like, soreness isn't a good indicator that you've worked hard. Does that make sense? Soreness sometimes is bad. But I would say, like the ones I've said, if you're not sore, you're just used to it, so you might need to change it up a bit. But I wouldn't look to being sore as a good indicator that you've worked hard. Okay, a few of the last questions are just saying how long will it take. I've kind of came together. How long will it take to get abs? How long will it take to build muscle? All that kind of stuff. It depends on the person. So don't think that you're looking at somebody online and you go, wow, he's done that in 4 weeks. Like, I can do that in 4 weeks, or I've only got 4 weeks. Nah, everyone's different. The type of body fat percentage and the way they hold their muscle, the way they hold their body fat in their body will be different on everyone. In my opinion, time frames aren't the best, because if you do not achieve what you wanted in that time frame, you'll be very hard on yourself. I would put it out to the universe that you're going to be, just say whatever weight you want to be, and then don't set a time frame. I don't think time frames are good, so just say you will achieve it and push yourself, motivate yourself, and you'll eventually get there. Okay, last one I'll answer is best exercises for, my battery's running out, but best exercises for beginners. It doesn't really matter, just start your journey, document your journey. And I think that there's no good exercise, no like best exercise for certain things, like weight loss and all that. So I would say is look after everything, so it's a balance of everything, like your diet, your exercise, and make sure you're doing everything properly. And yeah, so just what I say, there's no best exercise for anything. If you're wanting to build like a balance and good physique, then make sure you're tapping into everything. Don't skip out your legs, don't skip out your legs. If you enjoyed a video like this, question answering, then drop the video a like. I really do appreciate it, and I will produce more if this gets a lot of likes. Also, if you are not subscribed to the channel, then please do so. Gonna spat there. Please do so, it goes a long way, and there will be plenty of more giveaways if I get more and more subscribers. Also, if you can, hit the bell icon. When you hit the bell icon, it will notify you when I've uploaded a new video. After that, if you go and check out my Instagram page, this will just be a more insight in my life. I'll share more workouts on there, just more personal stuff. And yeah, if you're also not going to my TikTok, it'll be in the bio. But yeah guys, stay safe, stay positive, stay grateful, and I will see you in the next one.